So you've decided to start training in the gym, but you don't know what split to do. You don't know what routine to take. So if you don't know what a split is quickly, it's just a routine on how many times you train, what you train on specific days. And that's literally what a split is. It's just you train this on Monday, this on Wednesday, this on Friday, and you're doing this many sets. So I want to help you guys understand what split you guys should pick as a beginner in the gym. And I'm going to tell you outright start of the video, you're not going to get this anywhere else, that I believe personally the end result of this video is that I come to the conclusion that the bro split is the best for beginners. Now this is for building muscle and getting better muscle mind connection, but let me actually explain that now. So let's just jump right into this video. I'm not going to fluff around with you guys. Let's jump right into the bro split and what it is. So the bro split is essentially training one muscle group per day. So Monday is chest, Tuesday is biceps, Wednesday is shoulders, Thursday is triceps, Friday is legs. And then maybe you might do core on a Tuesday or a Wednesday or something. And then you've like on top of another workout. And that is it. You're just training, let's say 5 or 6 days a week, and you're hitting every muscle group once. But you may think, oh, but on other splits, you train other muscle groups twice a week, which is why this is a con for the bro split. But you get a whole day dedicated to focusing on that one muscle. Imagine your biceps, right? On a normal workout, let's say push-pull legs, you get to do two exercises for bicep. Maybe you do bicep curls and you do preacher curls or something, right? This time, you come around to biceps. You can train your biceps for 4, 5 different exercises. Your biceps are going to be fried by the end of the workout. Whereas on other splits, yeah, they're fatigued, but they're not completely dead. Like your bicep is dead after a bro split, or your chest is dead after a bro split workout, because you get a week of recovery and you understand that. So you're going to destroy destroyers in fatigue and contract and really work that chest or legs or shoulders on that specific workout. And the pros to this is that, one, you get to really understand the mind muscle connection because you're spending a whole workout, a whole hour dedicated to your chest or your legs or a whole muscle group. Another pro is that the workouts tend to be a lot quicker because you're just training one muscle group, and it probably only takes about 40-50 minutes to really get it really fatigued to the point where it's like there's no point doing another workout exercise for this muscle group. So let's say biceps, you do maybe 4 different exercises, 4 sets. You're going to do 16 sets for just your biceps. That is plenty to like destroy your biceps for another 3-4 days. But let's get into a con of this bro split is that, one, you're missing out on training it twice a week. So you train it once and then you wait a week to train it again, but your biceps really feel fine after 3 days. So you could hypothetically train it again, but you can't because you're on a bro split and you're dedicated to training each muscle group on each day, and then you wait till next week. So you're really wasting 3 to 4 days a week because your bicep or chest or legs have recovered, but you're not going to train it until the next week. So that's where bro split loses value, is that you're spending more volume during the workout, but over a week's period of time, you're actually doing less volume. So that's a con of bro split. A second con is that you're probably doing a lot of like sets that aren't really contributing to anything. Like let's say you do 16 sets. You're probably going to be really fatigued after 12 sets or 10 sets for biceps. So the next 6 sets are really just not doing anything. They're just like fatiguing it more, and you're not really getting much more growth. So I wrote it down here. It's junky movements, or junky exercise, junk exercise. You're not doing anything by doing it. Like obviously it's going to improve 1, 2, 3, 4%. Like you're going to get that slightly better growth, but you could just do another split and train it twice and you'd get better growth. So another reason why I think it's the best for a beginner is that you get to really focus. You can learn how, a lot of people, they struggle to learn how to move their muscle properly. It took me at least a year to really be oh man, like I can feel the lat pull down through the whole movement. I can feel the bicep, like I can feel it when I do that, but I can really feel it when I'm like squeezing it through the movement. Like you get to experience that a lot quicker because you're targeting it every single time. So you're like, I didn't feel it on that set. What did I do differently? So you learn faster on muscle mind connection and you'll gain better knowledge from that. So that's why I recommend it for a beginner. And people that will do this split are bodybuilders, beginners, or anyone that just wants to learn how to move their muscles in the gym and really like dedicate. You can literally do bro splits and spend 40 minutes a day just working out and training. So it's fast workouts. You only have to do 5 workouts a week and you get to really feel that mind muscle connection. So let's move on quickly to the push pull leg split times 2 because I don't believe in just doing it once a week. Push pull legs. If you don't understand what this is, push day is pushing movement. So you got chest. What muscle groups are affected by bench press? You got chest, shoulders, and triceps. So that's your pushing movement. You target the muscles that are around your pushing movement. So you're going to train chest, you're going to train shoulders, and you're going to train triceps because your triceps are flexing throughout those movements. So you're working those. So you're really putting together those muscle groups. And this is where you lose out on the bro split is because you're actually working, like just because you're doing a different split doesn't mean it's not working those muscles. Like on chest day, you're still working your triceps and shoulders just like barely, right? But on push pull legs, you're working your chest and shoulders, so you're just going to train them on that day anyways. And then you don't have to do as much volume. So it's like packaging them together. Then Tuesday is going to be back, biceps, and forearms. Wednesday is going to be legs and core, and then you just do that again. So push pull legs, and then 1 rest day. Or you can, I don't know, like maybe skip a second leg day, but I wouldn't recommend that. So the pros of this is that, like I said before with the bro split, you're going to train chest, shoulders, and triceps on Monday. By Thursday, they're going to be completely recovered. So you can train them all over again. And then you're doing it twice. You're fatiguing them twice throughout the week. And you're getting, I wouldn't say double, but you're getting better results because you're training it more frequently. But a con is that 1, your training workouts, your routine is going to take longer. You're going to have to be in the gym for longer each week. So this is a more dedicated workout. 2 is that you can't, like I said, focus as much on each muscle group because you're only going to be able to do 2 exercises, 3 exercises per muscle group. Like chest, 2 exercises, shoulders, 2 exercises, triceps, 2 exercises, and that's it. So you can really only get about 6 to 8 exercises per workout, and that's going to take like 2 hours. So you really got to be efficient and select and pick. But then also, like, let's say you do chest and shoulders, that's 2 muscle groups, and then you train triceps. Your triceps have already been secondary muscles to 2 different exercises, so they're already going to be fatigued. So maybe you only do 1 exercise for triceps, but you really find that balance. This is all for you. And a person that would do this is, I'd say, a more experienced person or someone that's more dedicated to the gym. Now, I don't mean dedicated as in you can do a bro split, you can do full body, you can do upper lower, but you're still going to get those results. But this takes a lot more commitment because you're going to be in the gym 6 days a week, minimum, or 6 days a week, and you're going to be there for at least an hour and a half every single gym session. So unless you really optimize it like I have, where I just train them as like, I'm not going to get into what I do, but I'll get into that at the end of the video if you guys really want. But you really have to find what you like. And that's why I recommend doing a bro split first, because you're doing like 5 exercises, 4 exercises per muscle group. Then you can change over to a push pull legs, and you know what exercise work your muscles the best. So then you can do those. So that's why I always recommend bro split, then push pull legs. Let's move on to a full body workout. So what is a full body workout? It's essentially, like in the name, you're training your full body every single time. So this is going to be more for like people that just want to build a bit of muscle, get a bit stronger. Because in full body, the main movements are compounds because you're training your legs, your chest, your back, your arms, your core. Everything is getting trained in one workout. So you're going to do exercises that are compounds, which mainly powerlifters do. So you're going to do deadlifts, which works your legs, your lower back, your core, your forearms, your traps. Then you're going to do squats, which works your legs, your core, then you're going to do rowing movements like bent over rows, which works a big portion of your back, and then it works your core for stability, and it also works your biceps a little bit. Then you're going to do chest, which works chest, shoulders, triceps. Like, you're going to be doing compound movements a lot of the time. Like, you're not really going to get specific muscle groups trained unless you add that on at the end of the workout. Like, then you might go do 2 sets of triceps, 2 sets of biceps, and then you've targeted those two. This is more for like powerlifters that are going for strength. This is more for athletes that are just going for strength, or strength and results. They want the practical results for their thing. They might do exercises for full body that relate specifically to their sport. Like, you wouldn't find a boxer that's dedicated to boxing or a rugby player that's dedicated to rugby doing a push-pull leg split or a bro split. They're doing a full body workout or a upper lower, which is what I'm going to get into after this. So what are the cons of this? You get less of a pump per muscle group. So you're not just targeting you're not doing 2 to 3 exercises for your chest. You're doing 1 exercise for your chest, then you're doing 1 exercise for this, 1 exercise for the legs, 1 exercise for your back. Like, you're not getting a full pump for each muscle group. So this is more for like you just want functionability. You don't want to grow your chest. So I wouldn't recommend this for anyone trying to grow muscle like significantly. Like, if you're just trying to grow a bit of muscle over a year, this is for you, and you're doing another sport. And then on top of that, you're not getting the frequency. So you're not doing as much repetitions per muscle group. Like I said, this is completely fine if your goals aren't to be a bodybuilder. Like, you can be a bodybuilder doing this split, but you can really only train full body 3-4 times a week, because you train it 3 times. You train Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then you get a rest day in between and 2 rest days on the weekend. You need that recovery because you're training everything. It's not like you can go and be like, oh, I'll just go train chest on Tuesday, because you've trained it on Monday and then you have to train it again on the next day. So I don't really like this split. And let's move on to the upper lower, because it's very similar in my opinion. So upper lower would be Monday, you train upper body. You train chest, shoulders, triceps, biceps, back, core. And then on lower, you're going to train legs, or maybe legs and core and lower back. So like, you're training specific muscle groups based on the day. So upper, completely upper here. Lower body. And then you're going to have a rest day on Wednesday. So Monday is upper, Tuesday is lower, Wednesday is rest day, Thursday you do it again, upper, and then Friday lower, and then you get the weekend off, or active recovery. So this is going to, like I said with the full body, you're doing exercise. You don't want to be in the gym for 3 hours. You're doing exercises like chest. You're going to do compound bench press because it targets chest, shoulders, and triceps. Back, you're going to be doing bent over rows because it works, or lat pull downs because it works your biceps and your back and your forearms. Like, you're going to be packaging in. So once again, this is for the athlete. This is for the person that wants strength. This is for the person that just wants to get fit in the gym. And like, you get what I mean? You can't focus on growing your biceps. Like, let's say you're trying to get bigger arms to pull girls, or you're trying to get bigger arms to be a fitness influencer. You want to focus on growing your arms. These 2 splits aren't for you. So I hope this clarifies enough for you guys, and I hope this validates my reasoning as to why I always recommend either push-pull legs, but mainly a bro split for beginners, because this is going to give you guys the best results for your current level. And if you guys quickly want a rundown of my split, I'm not going to go down into the exercises, but my split is essentially you do push-pull legs. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is push-pull legs. And then I don't have any rest day. So on Thursday, I have chest again, but chest by itself. Then on Friday, I do back by itself. Saturday, I do shoulders and arms. Sunday, I do legs and cardio. So I'm training everything twice a week, but I'm doing a mix between a push-pull leg split and then a bro split. So that's my split, because I train everything as hard as I can on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's more about just really focusing on the muscle groups that I want, like chest. I'll like be like, okay, you know what? I want to train upper chest more than lower chest. So I'll do more upper chest movements, upper chest flies, because I don't have to worry about targeting my triceps or shoulders, even though those movements work the shoulders and triceps still. I don't have to worry about engaging those as much. I'm just focusing on the chest. And I like that because I get to, like I said, target the upper chest. Or maybe on shoulders, I want to target my side delts. So instead of doing so many front pushing movements, I can do a bunch of side delt movements. You get what I mean? Back, I can work on thickness instead of width. Biceps, I can really focus like on arms day. Maybe I don't want to grow my shoulders that month. I want to grow my biceps or triceps more. So I'm going to focus on those more. You guys get what the point is? So you don't have to follow this. I just recommend a bro split for you guys. If you are starting out in the gym, if you've done maybe 3-4 months of bro split, then transition over to a push pull legs. If you guys enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, and comment. And this advice will help you, and I promise you that because I wish I had this advice. I went straight into a push-pull legs, push-pull legs, push-pull legs, and only recently I transitioned into push-pull legs and then bro split at the end of the week because I want to target specific muscle groups. So thank you guys for watching this long. I hope this helps you guys significantly, and subscribe, like, comment, and share if you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you.